Southend has given us the single greatest gift of our lives, the chance to become better human beings. It continues to teach us the values we want to pass on, give us opportunities to set examples, and ultimately work towards a world we all want to thrive in. Good evening. A big welcome to all our honored guests, Rotary dignitaries, and my fellow Southenders to the 38th installation function of the Rotary Club of Delhi Southend. My name is Rotarian Sunny Ahuja, and co-hosting today's event with me is the ever so charming and Reema Piplani. Reema?
Thank you, Sunny. Namaskar. I'm delighted for the opportunity to host today's show. This is really exciting. We have a great event planned for all of you today. So hold on to your loved ones and stay glued to your screens for this fun-filled event. Since this is an official club meeting, let's first invite our very dynamic Sergeant-at-Arms, Rotarian Rajan Suri, to call the meeting to order.
Good evening, fellow Rotarians. I now call the meeting number 2716 to order. May I request all of you to rise for the national anthem.
Thank you, Rotarian Rajan. We have a very important message from Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi, Shri Arvind Kejriwal.
Let's listen what he has to say.
Dear Southend, I would like to start by wishing all you Rotarians a very happy Rotary New Year. I hope all of you are well and safe. As you all know, the whole world is going through a very tough time dealing with the largest pandemic seen in decades. But with every passing day, things are looking brighter, and we all hope that mass vaccination will help bring back everyday life on track. Having said that, your government is already prepared for any upcoming third wave. We must always hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. It is my personal experience that a pandemic of this scale could not have been dealt with by any government on its own without the support of citizens and organizations such as yourselves. I know that all of you as Rotary Club and many of you in individual capacity have gone above and beyond the call of duty to help our fellow citizens. It is this spirit that gives us all hope. At the toughest of times, we have all worked together for the greater good. I know that I can count on all of you for your renewed and extended support every time the people of Delhi need you. It makes me proud to be the Chief Minister of Delhi, which is home to outstanding citizens like you. Once again, I would like to wish you all a very happy Rotary New Year and I pray for your safety and your good health. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chief Minister, for that much needed advice and update.
Certain events and situations shock us and take our breath away. The current COVID pandemic has changed us forever. The horrific events of the past year or so has forced us to reflect within.
It has forced us to rethink the path of simplicity and goodwill. It will be our endeavor to take the Rotary motto of service above self earnestly. The virus is all over the place, Rima. I totally agree, but it is very difficult to conduct today's installation with all the life-threatening virus around us in this hall. Why don't we move to 3S Galactica for the remainder of the show? It is much more peaceful and, best of all, pandemic-proof.
3S Galactica?
Yes, 3S Galactica. SSS, Southern Space Station. It's our initiative to transcend our mission beyond the realms of Earth. 3S is situated in the galaxy, the Rotary Way, right next to the Milky Way.
Wow!
And guess who is our immediate neighbor? Rotarian Paul Harris. We are a few light years away from Mars. It's a fun trip.
But why go to the space?
Exploring space helps us to value our planet. Going into orbit and looking back on Earth against the vacuum of space drives home its importance and reminds us that it is Mother Earth that unites us. We are really fortunate to be here, and we must take care of it.
Unbelievable. Southenders have this limitless drive and boundless appetite to do the unthinkable. They are all engineered to be creative in their thoughts and action. So proud. And we made it to space before Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Richard Branson. Bravo, Southend. I'm so excited. Let's go.
Okay, let's experience a space odyssey on board the Southend spacecraft named RISE-X Starship. Some of our fellow Rotarians are already on their way to 3S Galactica to celebrate this Rotary New Year. Welcome to the virus field protected 3S Galactica in deep space. We are in a gravity controlled Sparsh X Celebration Space Center. Check out the AI controlled interiors inspired by the Rotary wheel. Come on, Rima. Let's take the installation function forward.
We would like to start this auspicious occasion with lighting of the lamp. I now invite District Governor Rotarian Anup Mittalji, accompanied by President Rotarian Rakesh Bell and our incoming President Rotarian Divya Ahuja.
चढ़ायो अच्छा गजमुख को, जोन दिल लाल विराजे सुत गौरी हर को। हाथ लिए गुड़ लड्डू साई सुरवर को, महिमा कहे न जाए लागत हूँ पद को। जय देव जय देव जय जय जी गणराज विद्या सुखदाता, धन्य तुम्हारो दर्शन मेरा मन रमता। जय देव जय देव।
That was indeed heavenly, Rima.
You know, Sunny, South End is like a beautiful gourmet dish. Everyone's got their own little flavor and interesting ingredients. It's all about how much you add with love to bring about a heavenly experience.
Well said, Rima. We are undoubtedly had a great gourmet of a year. I now request our Michelin star gourmet chef of a president, Rotarian Rakesh Bahel, to share his experience.
Good evening, everyone. Southenders are like mirrors and shadows. Mirrors don't lie and shadows don't leave. It is not what we have in life, but who we have in life that matters. Dear Rotarians, aunts and lords, very good evening. I welcome you all today for another virtual meeting for installation of our incoming president, Rotarian Divya Ahuja and his team. I would like to thank the Almighty for his blessings and everyone in Southend who were part of this beautiful journey for last year. The year gone by was most eventful year, although we did not meet physically but had exceptional, most innovative, involving, interesting fellowships spread over the entire year. 12 mantris and ladies of the month were like an extended rainbow right from the month of July. After installation, we had number of exceptional events every month. आते अलग हैं हमारी दुनिया वालों से, आते अलग हैं हमारी दुनिया वालों से, बेशक दोस्त कम रखते हैं पर लाजवाब रखते हैं. In fact, involvement, participation touched all-time high during past year. All the events in each month were unique. We had not one but many landmark events starting with Kaun Banega South in Skandar. In month of August, this beautiful concept set the tone for the year. Southenders, participation in walkathon during month of September was commendable. October month was dedicated to discover and huggies and pamper our loved ones. November month was dedicated to celebrate life in true festival spirit of Diwali. Musical Tombola was organized for the first time. December, we spread warmth and cheers by celebrating Christmas. We streamed live darshan from Ma Vaishno Devi temple as per tradition of our club. And we celebrated New Year from the comfort of our homes by listening to live music streamed for our Southenders. January month tagline was Vande Mataram. And Hasya Kavi Sammelan was organized on 26th. We celebrated Lohri and in true Punjabi style. February month was celebrated as month of love. Valentine Day was celebrated in unique way. GOV in April, we saw performance from Ability Unlimited. We were able to raise over 1 crore 16 lakh rupees in these times for our 2 long-term projects, Sparsh and Skill Development Center. We thank all our donors and appreciate their generous support during these difficult times. लकीरें तो हमारी भी बहुत खास हैं, लकीरें तो हमारी भी बहुत खास हैं, तभी तो तुम जैसे दोस्त हमारे पास हैं. Wishing Rotarian Divya Ahuja, our incoming president, and his entire team all the very best, and may they take Southend to greater heights. Now I invite DG Rotarian Anup Mittal for his words of wisdom.
Thank you, Rakesh. Changemaker President Divya Ahuja, board member of this club, partners and guests. First of all, congratulations to all of you to be part of this historical installation ceremony of the club. I'm sure this moment is always historical and memorable for any president, क्योंकि उसके लिए एक occasion होता है to take over the responsibility of such a prestigious club. So congratulations to you. And again, congratulations to you for such a setup you have made for the space, and so creativity. I'm sure that the whole team has done tremendous work. Congratulations to you. You know, this year is a very important and prestigious year for us, because an Indian Shekhar Mehta is going to be the Rotary International President. And he is a very innovative man. जब एक leader innovative होता है तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है तो whole chain has become very energetic and innovative. So the theme of this year given by him is serve to change lives. So friends, the simple, I mean anything Rotary में बहुत सारे काम करते हैं, but the theme says that हम ऐसा कोई काम करें जिससे लोगों की life change हो, permanent in nature. I'm sure your dear club is doing tremendously work well. इतना बढ़िया आप इस्टेब्लिशमेंट आप लोगों ने किए हैं. आई मीन आपका स्किल सेंटर पूसा इंस्टीट्यूट इज एक्चुअली चेंजिंग सर्व टू चेंज लाइफ. एक परमानेंट एग्जांपल है. आई ड्राइंग विद दैट इवन आई एम स्प्रेडिंग स्किल टू एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिशन ऑल ओवर द डिस्ट्रिक्ट एंड विल बी डूइंग इट. सो बहुत अच्छा आप लोग कर रहे हैं. कांग्रेचुलेशन. एंड अनदर स्लोगन विच वी हैव गिवन दिस ईयर इज ग्रो मोर टू डू मोर. You know, I mean, I think only two things are required: grow more and do more. हम ज़्यादा grow करें, ज़्यादा membership लेके आएं. I can understand you have always very selective in choosing members, but still you have a chance to open new clubs and grow your family. वो आप उसके अंदर कर सकते हैं काम. And do more means more work we have to do. I mean, ज़्यादा लोग रहेंगे, ज़्यादा resource होते हैं और हम ज़्यादा काम कर सकते हैं. This is what. एक स्लोगन हमने इस बार दिया है, ईच वन ब्रिंग वन. मुझे लगता है आपके क्लब में ये शायद उतना इम्पैक्टफुल नहीं रहे, लेकिन मेरा ऐसा मानना है ईच वन ऑफ यू कैन ब्रिंग वन रोटेरियन मे बी टू योर क्लब और मे बी टू अदर क्लब, और मे बी यू स्टार्ट ए क्लब इक्वल टू योर मेंबर. दैट विल also you know would be very you know appreciable that you bring so many members. So that is what is required. Membership के ऊपर आप काम कर ही रहे हैं. दिव्या जी हरदम मेरे से बात करते रहते हैं. lot of things he is planning and doing it. So that's what is my expectation, that you do membership. एक बहुत अच्छा Rotary में development हुआ that next year the Rotary International President is a woman. Jennifer Jones is going to be the president next year, global. And so Shekhar Mehta already started talking about the girl and women empowerment. I mean, this is one of the focus area this year. क्योंकि friends, you all know that अगर हम किसी एक girl को और एक वुमेन को अगर एम्पावर कर दें, उसको एजुकेट कर दें, तो पूरी फैमिली भी डेवलपमेंट हो जाता है. एंड आई थिंक आने वाली जनरेशन्स में भी बड़ा फर्क पड़ता है. आई डोंट थिंक द वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट इज रिक्वायर्ड द सोसाइटी विच वी बिलोंग. हेयर आई बिलीव द वुमेन इज मोर एम्पावर्ड देन मैन, बट येस सर्टन सेक्शन इज रिक्वायर्ड सो मच ऑफ वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट. उस एरिया में हमको काम करना है. कोई भी हम काम करें, जैसे आपका स्किल सेंटर है, उसमें कुछ वुमेन से रिलेटेड आपका स्टिचिंग वाला जो काम करते हैं हम, आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट रिलेटेड टू दैट. इस तरह के हम कुछ और काम इसके अंदर करें. तो ये सब चीज़ें हम कर ही रहे हैं. 7 फोकस एरिया में आपके लोग बहुत काम करते हैं. आई एम श्योर दिव्य जी से मेरी टाइम टू टाइम बात होती है. ही इज़ वेरी मच फोकस दैट वी हैव टू डू लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. सो उसके अलावा हमने कुछ देयर 3 डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल प्रोजेक्ट विच वी हैव थॉट ऑफ. वन इज़ द अवॉइडेबल ब्लाइंडनेस फ्री. That is, will be doing around 300 villages avoidable blindness. उसमें भी आप पार्टिसिपेट करें. हमने 300 villages का एक टारगेट रखा है और पायलट प्रोजेक्ट इज ऑलरेडी रेडी. PDG मंजीत साहनी इज द चेयरमैन ऑफ इट. वेरी नाइस प्रोजेक्ट. बी पार्ट ऑफ दैट. उसमें कोशिश करें कैसे अपने को इन्वॉल्व करें. एक और हमने प्रोजेक्ट वर्किंग की है जिसमें और पूरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट काम साथ कर सकता है, विच इज़ लाइफ ऑन व्हील्स. फ्रेंड्स, देयर इज लॉट ऑफ चैलेंजेस ऑफ द एम्बुलेंसेज. और उस एम्बुलेंसेस का मैं छोटी सी, बिकॉज शायद टाइम कम है, फिर भी मैं एक बताना चाहूँगा. माई वन ऑफ द वेरी ओल्ड ड्राइवर लॉस्ट 4-month child because of the ambulance could not come on time in spite of paying a lot of money. So I think ये कोविड से पहले की बात है. एक गरीब आदमी के लिए देश में was very bad situation. So हमने डिसाइड किया कि हम 50 ambulances will be parking all over our district. एंड रोटरी की एक हेल्पलाइन होगी जिससे कि वो सारा मैनेजमेंट होगा, दैट वी आर रोलिंग आउट मे बी एंड ऑफ द मंथ. तो उसमें भी अगर आप कुछ पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं तो सी दैट हाउ यू कैन डू दैट. स्किल टू एम्प्लॉयमेंट कहने की जरूरत नहीं है, मैं तो आप ही के क्लब के मॉडल को आई एम स्प्रेडिंग ऑल ओवर द डिस्ट्रिक्ट एंड योर अमित चौधरी द पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट इज द चेयरमैन फॉर इट एंड डूइंग ट्रिमेंडस वर्क. तो ये सारे प्रोजेक्ट हमने वर्किंग किए हैं. अब फ्रेंड्स, इन सब के लिए पैसे की ज़रूरत पड़ती है. प्लान तो बहुत हो जाते हैं, तो पैसे हम लोग तो जो अपने अपनी सबकी कैपेसिटी है उसके हिसाब से करते ही हैं. ऑल एवरीबडी स्पेंडिंग. फाउंडेशन हमारे साथ है, ग्लोबल ग्रांट्स के पैसा हमारे पास होता है. बट आई थिंक द बेस्ट सोल्यूशन एट द जंक्शन इज द CSR. The corporate money is available, 40-50,000 crore rupees is available in the country. और उसको अगर हम रोप इन करें रोटरी में तो आई थिंक इट इज़ द बेस्ट वे. जैसे आपने आई थिंक स्किल सेंटर में भी आपने काफ़ी योर CSR मनी यू हैव ब्रिंग इन एंड यू हैव डन इट. इसी तरीके से हमने बड़े सारे इवेंट्स में डिस्ट्रिक्ट में हम लोग CSR फंड्स को वी आर रोपिंग इन. हमने एक और नया कंसेप्ट लिया है. वी आर प्लानिंग CSR अवार्ड्स. 7th of August वी आर प्लानिंग ए CSR अवार्ड. हमारे नॉमिनेशन ऑलरेडी रोल आउट हो चुके हैं. चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ कंट्री, यू नो, ही इज़ वन ऑफ द फॉर्मर डिस्ट्रिक्ट. दीपक मिश्रा इज़ वन ऑफ द जज. सत्यार्थी जो नोबल लिटरेट हैं, ही इज़ वन ऑफ देम, एंड आनंद महेंद्रा. दे आर 3 जजेस. और हम इससे ये चाहते हैं कि हम कॉर्पोरेट हमारे साथ जुड़ें और वो उनको वो हमको समझें कि व्हाट वी आर डूइंग. Because once they understand what Rotary is doing, probably they will attach with us and they will help us. हमको पैसा नहीं चाहिए किसी से. We want partnership with the corporates. We want to become their service partner in service with them. And friends, I think we can do tremendous well in the Rotary. So वो एक हमारा एक तरीका है फंडिंग का. 7 habits, मैंने कई बार lot of funds में I have said that Stephen Covey driven 7 habits of very popular in corporate. I am personally trained by him in 93-95 in US. So हमने उससे रोटरी के कुछ 7 हैबिट्स ड्राइव किए हैं फॉर द इफेक्टिव लीडरशिप. वो भी आप प्रैक्टिस करें. मैंने कई बार वो सर्कुलेट भी किया है. दिव्य जी से भी मैं बात करूँगा. लेट एवरी रोटेरियन लीडर शुड फॉलो दैट 7 हैबिट्स. दैट वुड बी देयर. So friends, I think again at the last I can only say that your club is one of the role model of the club. इतना रिसोर्स, इतना सक्सेस आपके साथ है कि आप दूसरे क्लबों को भी मेंटर करें और दूसरे क्लबों को भी हेल्प करें, विच द वे आई एम श्योर अमित चौधरी इज डूइंग वेरी वेल फॉर स्किल एरिया. इसी तरीके से जो आपके एरियाज हैं उसमें काम करें और आई होप दैट यू कैन मेंटर अदर क्लब्स. सो एट लास्ट आई कैन ओनली से दैट मेरा क्योंकि हैप्पीनेस के ऊपर आई ऑलवेज वर्क. हमने एक जिम्मेदारी ली है कि हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट को हम हैप्पी डिस्ट्रिक्ट बनाएं. उसके कुछ हमने बैचेस डिवाइव किए हैं. सो जितने भी बैच आपके क्लब को रिक्वायरमेंट है, मैंने दिव्य जी को बोला है यू पिकअप एंड एवरीबडी कमिंग इन मीटिंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट. हम हज़ारों बैचेस डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं. एवरीबडी हु इज़ कमिंग शुड वियर दैट हैप्पी बैच एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट को हैप्पी बनाएं. डिस्ट्रिक्ट को हैप्पी बनाने के लिए पहले आपको खुद को हैप्पी होना पड़ेगा और यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस टू बी हैप्पी और उसको ड्राइव करें. खुद खुश रहें और मुझे लगता है दूसरों को भी खुशी बांटेंगे तो ज़्यादा बेहतर काम हम रोटरी में कर सकते हैं. सो थैंक यू सो मच. एट लास्ट आई थिंक एक स्लोगन हमने दिया है कि जोश, जज्बा और जुनून, इससे हमको काम करना है और रोटरी में सब मिलकर जो बेहतर कर सकते हैं और हमको करना चाहिए. और ये साल आपके लिए भी देवे जी फॉर यू, फॉर योर क्लब एंड मेमोरेबल हो और हम सब मिलके रोटरी को एक डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म पे ले जाएं. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर इट. थैंक यू फॉर कॉलिंग मी एंड श्रुति फॉर इंस्टॉलेशन फंक्शन. थैंक यू सो मच एंड गुड लक.
Thank you, DG Rotarian Anup Mittal ji, for your thoughtful words of inspiration and encouragement.
And thank you, Rotarian President Rakesh and his team for an eventful year despite the hostile challenges on earth.
Friends, change is constant and thus the moment has arrived to pass the flaming torch of leadership. President Rotarian Rakesh, incoming President Rotarian Dive, Secretary Rotarian Shubhra, and incoming Secretary Rotarian Siddharth are now requested to appear on stage for the change of guard.
evening, Southenders. The year gone by has been extremely difficult and challenging for all of us, and it had become impossible for us to meet physically. Since necessity is the mother of invention, we moved our club meetings to a virtual platform. As we continue to brave the pandemic, it is heartening to finally see a declining trend, and I truly hope and pray that the worst is behind us. I sincerely hope that we are able to meet physically in the near future. It is indeed an honor and privilege for me to take over as the 38th president of this illustrious club for the year 21-22. My vision for the year is fellowship and bonding, and our team will strive to renew, ignite the South End ethos, Rise being the theme of the year. For the club services program, my team would like to promote team events to foster fitness and fellowship. We hope to host speaker meetings on spirituality and wellness. We will also emphasize on monthly JLTs and encourage new leadership. Fellowship and service complement each other. The core values of South End, service above self, fellowship, integrity, diversity, and leadership make it possible to achieve insurmountable tasks. In addition to our ongoing long-term projects, Sparsh and Skill Development Center, my team has planned the service project Atma Samman for COVID-affected families who have lost their sole earning member. Our goal is to rehabilitate these families by providing financial support, upskilling them, and to get them job, making them self-reliant, so as to start life afresh. I want each one of you to be associated with this project. A project is successful only when there is a collective synergies. I urge and appeal to each one of you to identify and reach out to these families under this year's initiative, Each One Bring One. I am truly grateful to our WOWs, Women of Worth, who are helping us in identifying these families, doing the due diligence, assessing and fulfilling their needs. It is not an easy task following up with these families who are in a state of shock and persuading them to become the breadwinner. I'm extremely happy to announce that Atma Samman has touched the hearts of our donors who have come forward to adopt these families. The commitment we have received is to the tune of rupees 25 lakhs till date. I salute you, dear WOWs. You are truly your leaders in your own right. Just like our dear WOWs, I assure you that my motivated team will leave no stone unturned to keep the South End flag flying high. Together we can and together we will. Stay well and stay safe. Thank you. I now introduce Team 21-22, Rotarian Shubhra Chopra, President-elect, Rotarian Siddharth Sehgal, Secretary, Rotarian Uday Piplani, Treasurer, Past President Alok Daga, Mentor, Past President Pavan Puri, Trainer, Rotarian Rajan Suri, Sergeant-at-Arms, Rotarian Rohit Agarwal, Director, Club Services, Past President Sunny Ahuja, Chairman, Club Services, Rotarian Alka Pava, Director, Community Services, Rotarian Rakesh Dhingra, Chairman, Community Service, Rotarian Rahul Mehra, Chairman, Youth Services, Rotarian Atul Dheer, Director, Youth Services, Rotarian Sanjeev Mehta, Chairman, Fundraising Committee, CSR Projects, Rotarian Gitanjali Bhazin, Director, Vocational Services, Rotarian Himanshu Kohli, Director, Rotary Foundation, Rotarian Surveen Sindhu, Director, Public Relations, Past President Ajay Narayan, Chairman, District Licensing, Rotarian Sudhir Seth, Director, International Committee, IPP, Rotarian Rakesh Behel, Director, Sparsh and Skill Development Center, Rotarian Manoj Goel, Chairman Literacy Program, Rotarian Raman Agarwal, Chairman Water, Sanitation and Hygiene, Past President Dinesh Abbey, Chairman Strategic Committee, thank you.
Thank you, President Deve. Under your dynamic and able leadership, we will together build a South End that meets the collective needs of fellowship and service. May the force be with you.
Rima, our next galactic experience is one of our other structures, the South End Orbit Arena. It is a state-of-the-art stadium powered by solar propulsion systems. Let me call for it. Come on, Rima, let's proceed to the arena.
Sunny, why is it so dark?
Rima, hold on. Let me turn on the cosmic lights in the arena.
Behold the skies. This is such an inspiring space.
We have an inspiring message from one of India's most prolific sports shooter and the only individual Olympic gold medalist, Mr. Abhinav Bindra.
Let's hear him out.
Hello Southenders. One of the most important responsibilities of the privileged is to find ways of making this world a better place to live for those who are not as fortunate in terms of opportunities they might get, especially children. Our duty to build a supportive and more inclusive society takes even more relevance in these tough times brought on by the ongoing pandemic. I'm glad that through your initiatives, lives are not only being saved, but people are also being provided resources to get respectful jobs. Many of the athletes too, who will be competing in the upcoming Tokyo Olympic Games, have reached that stage only through the support of good people like yourselves in different stages of their career. The Olympic values of excellence, respect and friendship are so very relevant to society, particularly in the times we all live in. You all don't need to be an Olympian to imbibe these values of Olympism. I hope you all adopt these values as a way of life and continue to inspire us with all your work. All my very, very best wishes.
Thank you very much for your wonderful message.
Indeed, that was very inspiring, Rima, and so apt for the occasion. You know what? We are fortunate to have amongst us eminent and dynamic personality from the world of cricket, former Indian cricket team captain, Mr. Gautam Gambhir.
We'll be meeting him shortly, but first let's find out more about Mr. Gambhir from our very own Anne Shalini Kakkar.
Dear Rotary family, I've been given the privilege to talk to you about Gautam Gambhir. Having been closely associated with his parents since a long time, we've always considered Gautam to be a part of our extended family. We've seen him rise in his cricketing career over the years. Gautam Gambhir, as we all know, is an international cricketer who played between 2003 and 2016. He has been part of the 2020 World Cup winning team in 2007 and the ODI World Cup winning team in 2011. His hard work and perseverance has made him reach incredible heights. He captained the Indian team in 6 ODIs, with India winning all the 6 matches. Under his leadership, the Kolkata Knight Riders won the Indian Premier League title for the first time in 2012 and then again in 2014. Gambhir was the only Indian and one of the 4 international cricketers to have scored more than 300 runs in consecutive Test series. He was recipient of the ICC Test Player of the Year award in 2009. He was conferred with Arjuna Award in 2008 and was awarded Padma Shri in 2019. Gautam Gambhir entered the Honorable Parliament in 2019 after winning from the East Delhi Lok Sabha constituency. Even before entering the field of politics, Gautam Gambhir's foundation has been striving towards a better world with programs like supporting children of martyrs by providing post-trauma counseling and full funding of their education. Currently, the foundation is taking care of more than 100 children in various parts of the country, rehabilitating children of sex workers by providing counseling, shelter, and education, and facilitating their complete integration into mainstream are some of the noble works that Gautam is personally involved in. Gambhir is working tirelessly in his constituency, and his hard work has gained him a lot of popularity. So friends, I present you with the chief guest of our ceremony, Mr. Gautam Gambhir.
Thank you for taking the time and visiting us at the South End Orbit Arena. It is indeed a pleasure to have you on board the South End spaceship. Okay, let's start, Gautam. What was the initial spark that got the fire in the belly going to become a cricketer? Was there a childhood incident or a childhood sports idol?
No, never wanted to be a cricketer. It just happened out of destiny, to be honest, because I always wanted to go into the army. That still remains my first love. In
Interesting.
fact, I've answered this question many a times, probably thousands of times, when people ask me that how did I end up becoming a cricketer? I said never wanted to, because if I have to give up everything to go into the army, I would still do it, and that's the only regret I have, to be honest, that I couldn't go into the army.
But yet you opted to become a cricketer.
Yeah, because I like playing cricket, and I was very fortunate that I went to modern school because it has a great sporting facility and stuff, and obviously got a lot of support from the family as well. But then, as destiny would has it say, that I played Ranji Trophy when I was in school, when I was in 12th. Had I not played Ranji Trophy in 12th, I definitely would have gone into the army, because after 12th, I had all the plans to go into the NDA.
Right.
So rather than going into the NDA, I went into NCA, because I did really well when I played my second Ranji Trophy game, which was against Karnataka, which had a very, very strong team, and I actually missed my board exam as well, which not a lot of kids would do.
Right.
Missing the board exam and then going out to play a Ranji Trophy game. I did because I wanted to just play that game. It was a very important game for Delhi as well. So I did really well, and then obviously came back, and then mom said that why not just go continue cricket, and continued cricket, played for the country when I was in second year of college.
You know, we did some research before coming here, and I did go to your Facebook page where it says patriot. So that was one of the questions. What drove you to the point that you wanted to become or join the army? Why?
Just the passion, just the respect for the uniform, just the selflessness with which they work for the country.
Sure.
And I think India needs real heroes. India do not need superficial heroes, and the real heroes are the ones who work selflessly for the country, people who are standing at the borders, safeguarding us, protecting us. And now you can actually add another section of society to that, which are the doctors and the nurses, the health workers.
Absolutely.
So I believe that India do not need people who are superficial. India need real heroes, and those are the real heroes, and that is where patriotism came from.
Great. Okay, let's stay on cricket right now. Okay, which according to you was your most memorable knock across all formats, and why?
See, I can easily say that 2 World Cup knocks, 2 World Cup final knocks, but
Right.
I don't think so, because for me, I think Napier was very important. And the reason, because I had to actually play out of my skin. I never thought that I could bat for 2.5 days. Never, because I'm
Right.
a very, very impatient boy. As a boy, I'm a very impatient boy. I want things happening very quickly.
Uh-huh.
And even now, in fact, I'm in a profession now where actually patience is the most important thing, but I
Right.
never had patience. So sometimes when you challenge your own self and you realize that how much mental strength do you have till the time you don't test yourself, and
Sure.
batting for 2.5 days in New Zealand, for the first time I went to New Zealand, there were a lot of question marks when I went to New Zealand. How will I be able to perform in New Zealand, because I had a very decent record when I was playing at home. So then batting for 2.5 days, and I remember actually coming back after day 3 in my room, and I called up my friend, and my friend told me that I think you guys are going to lose this test match, because we had
Yeah.
to bat 2 days to actually save the test match. And I somehow said that I think I'm going to bat for 2 days. He said, it's impossible. I said, I have a feeling I'm going to bat for 2 days.
That was a
And it
memorable knock, though.
Yeah, it was just the gut feel which I had.
Yeah.
And literally, I had only batted for 1.5 sessions. And I don't know why I said that I'm going to bat for 2 days.
Yeah.
And I literally ended up batting for 2 days.
And you did, and it's probably one of the most memorable knocks we all know about.
Yeah,
right?
the reason is because when you challenge your own self, and if someone tells me now that I have to bat for 2.5 days, I can't. And I will never be able to.
Yeah.
But that is what exactly shows that what human mind can achieve
Sure.
once it decides to achieve something.
Yeah, that's the point I was coming to, and you answered it quite well. What is the human mind? It's all about the human mind, putting yourself together and doing the task. Okay, so let's go. It's a follow up to the same answer that you gave. Let's go back to a time in 2007 when you were not selected for the ODI World Cup. Despite great performances, how does one handle such mental trauma and then eventually bounce back with a vengeance?
See, sometimes lack of options are also a great thing to have.
Yeah.
And it's a great thing. When people say that lack of options are a very negative thing, I've never believed that, because when I had no option after probably going into college,
Yeah.
and when I decided that I have to take up cricket, then I had nothing else to do. So there were many disappointments. I think it's not only in the under 19s. I remember when I was 13, I should have played under 14 World Cup. I was the highest run getter in India. Then again, under 19 thing happened. I had to toil really hard in achieving whatever I had to, whether it was Ranji Trophy, under 19, I had to score loads of runs, and there were so many disappointments, lonely nights. Sometimes you have to pick yourself up, and there were no mobile phones, to be honest, at that time.
Right.
There was no FaceTime, there was nothing. So you had to come back to, I remember going to places like West Indies, which was far away from
Yeah.
where I lived, and then calling home from a calling card, coming back to a hotel room where you're all alone, picking yourself up the next day. So then I had no other option, either probably to join dad's business or do something on my own. So
Right.
that's why I gave it all. And all I thought was that when I finish my cricketing career, irrespective of whether I play for the country or don't play for the country or whatever happens in cricket, when I finish, there should not be any regrets, at
Sure.
least from my cricketing point of view. I gave everything possible, and I had given probably every inch of sweat and blood which I had inside me. There was nothing left in the tank, and that's why I don't miss playing cricket anymore.
So do you have any regrets?
Absolutely not. I only had one
Fabulous.
regret. I've said it earlier, that I
Fabulous.
couldn't join the army.
Yeah, I mean, I meant for the cricketing. You have no regrets.
Because there was not even a single drop which was left in my tank. That's why I gave everything possible I had.
Super. Okay. If you were to pick one, would you rather be the most skilled player or the most intelligent player?
Skill player. I think skill is something which is very overrated. I feel talent is something which is very, very overrated, and we actually, in a country like India, we only talk about talent, but there are a lot of other players who actually have achieved more through their determination and their intelligence and their game sense and how they react in different situations.
Right.
Sometimes when people talk about pressure situations, how to handle pressure situations, it is not important to be the most skillful player to perform in those extreme conditions. You got
Sure.
to be probably more intelligent and more mentally strong cricketer. So I would rather be more intelligent and more mentally strong cricketer as compared to the most skillful cricketer.
Okay, great. Okay, let's talk about Gautam Gambhir 2021, right? You made a dynamic shift from your core competence of being a cricketer after retirement, right? You opted to enter politics instead of becoming a coach or a sports commentator. How did that come about?
See, again, probably don't know. It just happened because I thought that.
For me, it was not it could not have been a smooth transition.
So I'll answer you this question because sometimes I realize that sometimes when I'm sitting alone, I realize that why did that happen? And that actually happened for a reason, because there are so many people who talk or who take up issues, every issue, and want to be a Twitter sensation or a social media sensation.
Sure.
They only want to be active on the social media and try and increase their followers. But then if you want to bring a change, you got to go on the ground and bring a change. You can't bring a change sitting in an AC room and probably tweeting about everything and commenting about everything.
Sure.
And that is why I believe that you got to have that mental toughness. And I take a lot of criticism as well. See, I took a lot of criticism when I was playing. And it would have been very easy for me to have a lavish life, live peacefully, spend time with my family, my young little ones, and just enjoy life. But I thought that where I see this country going forward, it is my responsibility to go on the ground, help the people, as many people as I can, and my vision for the country. The only way I can do it is not being a Twitter sensation or a social media whatever guy. I have to be on the ground helping people, and that is the reason I joined politics. And I had to make that decision one day, because I said that if I have to tweet, if I want to be on a Twitter taking up stands on everything which I believe in, then I have to probably join politics and do that. If I don't have the courage to do that, I should stop being on the Twitter and the social media and not commenting about anything, because that is not where you make a change. You make a change when you go among the people, with the people, and standing by the people.
Well answered, actually. Okay, hey, while you're in politics, you know, there are certain common traits between a sportsperson and a politician. And what are the different traits that you had to really learn, maybe, or get yourself adjusted? Because a sportsman has certain traits and a politician has certain traits. And that transition not necessarily could have been smooth.
See, it's a very different profession. You need different traits. Since I joined politics, a lot of people told me that keep your emotions at home. You can't get emotional. And I've always believed that politics is the wrong word. Public life was helping people, you got to be emotional. You got to be sensitive about people. You can't just be emotionless for people. Till the time you don't see the misery, or you can't, if you have to help people, you got to be probably emotional.
Sure.
And that's the reason I feel when I was playing cricket, I was emotional. There are times when emotions have got better of me when I was playing for the country. And it's exactly the same now as well, that I want to be emotional. I want to be sensitive. I don't want to be emotionless. I want to feel for the people.
Sure.
And the day I probably become emotionless and there is no sensitivity, I think that's the time to let go of politics and probably stay at home and spend time with the family. Till the time I have the emotions for the people, for my state and for my country, I'll continue doing what I'm doing.
So, is there anything that you really had to adapt to when you became
patience, and which still I don't have. Honestly, patience is one thing which you need. Patience is one thing which I wish I had when I was playing.
Yeah.
Probably if I had more patience, I would have got more runs. I would have played much more longer. But irrespective, that's the history that's past. But then in politics, you got to be patient, because things do not happen the way I want things to happen. Sometimes you got to go through a lot of frustrations as well. Sometimes you got to go through a lot of unnecessary criticism, which you don't deserve. So you got to be patient. You got to absorb as much as you can. So yes, but hopefully one day I'll get patient and probably I'll be able to deliver more.
Well, you scored enough runs, so I think even if you say had more patience, I cannot imagine you scoring so much runs. We really enjoyed watching you play when you were playing for the country. My next question, okay, here we go. We've heard a lot of good things about the Gautam Gambhir Foundation. Tell us more about your social initiatives through this foundation.
See, I don't like talking too much about it, because that is something which is a very, very different identity. In fact, when I was campaigning for my own elections, a lot of time I was asked whether I should actually talk about my foundation. And I said that I don't want to, because when I started this foundation, I had no intentions of joining politics, and I don't want to use that platform to enhance my image.
The reason for us asking you question is that so that at least people know, in case they need help, they know there is a foundation that it is doing a particular kind of work and they can approach them.
See, the core, I think the foundation of the foundation, or the core thing of where the foundation started, was helping the martyrs' children. So we sponsor 150 children of the martyrs' family, and all those 150 children are from the paramilitary. None of them are from Army, Navy or Air Force, because they anyways get a lot of recognition, but the paramilitary do not. So all those children And the most we sponsor the education for life, not
Right.
only till schooling, wherever they want to study. Some of them are into engineering colleges, some of them want to become a doctor, some of them wants to become pilots as well, and they can choose their school. So out of 150, probably 140 or 145 children are into public or convent or in boarding schools.
Okay.
So they decide their school. It's not that they will have to go to a certain school.
Right.
And we take care of the most satisfying thing for me from the foundation's point of view is helping the sex workers' children.
Right.
There are girls, which I myself do not know who those girls are.
Sure.
Because there's a confidentiality clause where they do not know who's sponsoring the
Right.
education. I don't know who those girls are. I don't know the name. They don't know exactly because there's a stigma
Attached to it,
them.
yes, of course.
Yeah. So that is something which is the most satisfying thing, and the best thing is that you can't advertise that ever in your life.
Sure.
Because if that girl comes in front of me, I would not know that she's the girl who I'm sponsoring, or she's the girl, and we have decided to actually sponsor her till she gets married, because we don't want that girl to go back to that same hell. And sometimes those girls are actually pushed into going back to the same hell, not by the mothers, but by the men.
Men.
Yeah. So we had decided that yes, there was a lot of discussion that till when should we help those girls. So we decided till they get married, we will even try and get them married in a decent family, so that at least someone is out of that hell.
Right.
And obviously the third thing is the community kitchen. So we feed around 2,000 people every day
Okay.
at 1 rupee.
Okay.
So there are two community
At
kitchen.
1 rupee?
Yeah, 1 rupee. And again, the most satisfying thing is that I have gone there randomly, and it's a canteen. It's not like a bandara, it's a canteen where people come and eat inside. They are allowed to sit inside, they're not allowed to take
Where is this?
One is in Gandhinagar, the other one is in the Ashok Nagar thing,
Okay.
where at one time 100 people can sit inside and eat, and we serve them at 1 rupee.
Okay.
And I have gone there in those kitchens myself, and I've eaten there at least 5 or 6 times randomly, just to see that it's quality control, and everything is quality control. And the reason why we've kept 1 rupee is because I believe that self-respect is the most important thing. I
Sure.
don't want someone to get into that kitchen, putting their head down and coming inside. I still want them to come with their head held high, and they know that at least even if they've given 1 rupee, that's where they're getting it. They're not getting it for free. So
Yes.
self-respect for me is the most important thing, and that is the reason why we've done it. And we've got plans to probably open another 7 or 8 or even 10. So we want to try and probably cater to 7 or 8,000 people every day.
It's fantastic. Really, it is.
Yeah,
It
trying
is.
as much as we can. So the day probably I will be able to achieve that. Probably I'll be very satisfied that 7,000-8,000 people, giving them meal at 1 rupee is not the easy job.
Maybe we'll get another opportunity to come back to you and ask this question
Fingers
in the
crossed.
future someday. Absolutely, fingers crossed. Okay, here. Rank the top 3 priorities in your life right now. It could be not just politics or anything, just your life. We're coming to you now.
Be a good son, be a good father, and be a good husband.
Oh, that's too typical. Come on, Gautam. That's too typical. We were looking for something juicy here. Okay, you've already answered my follow-up question, by the way. There are some in my team who are very curious to know that you have to ask Gautam one question. Does Gautam ever laugh, or he always feisty, angry young man? And you just laughed in the previous question, so that probably answered that
Yeah,
question.
probably I think I laugh with my kids, to be honest, and that's my favorite pastime. I love spending time with them,
Yeah,
and
sure.
that's when I'm at ease with my own self as well. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, when you're in a profession where you have to listen to a lot of problems, you have to listen to a lot of grievances as well. But when I'm with my kids, I love every moment of it.
So, just for the sake of the audience, Gautam has 2 lovely daughters. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, very fortunate.
Okay, on a lighter note, now that you are married and have this 2 beautiful daughters, are you the fiery captain at home, the one who does it all? That the way you
No,
were doing
no more a captain. I've let go of that captaincy in 2018 when I actually retired from cricket. So I'm probably only a player, and that also a 12th man. So I've got too many captains at home right now. I'm actually all probably surrounded by ladies in the house. So they run the house, they rule the house, and they control me as well.
We should have got Natasha on this interview and
Yeah, so
let's let her
there are
hear
too many
this.
ladies in the house.
Okay, here's a rapid fire for you. ODI or test?
Test.
Test. And why is that?
That is what tests you completely. That is what tests your not only skill, but your mental toughness as well.
Sure. Music or movies?
Movies,
Mountains or sea?
mountains,
Madhuri Dixit or Deepika?
none.
Come on, come on. Here's a follow-up to that. Madhuri Dixit or Deepika? I'm just going to get the answer out of him somehow. None.
Still
Okay.
none.
Okay. Pizza or bhature chane?
Bhature chane.
Hey, that's a Punjabi boy speaking. Yeah, bhature chane. Sachin or Sehwag?
Never had
yeah.
any. Never had any idols in cricket, so it's a tough one.
Yeah.
Probably never had any, and I don't compare. Probably Sachin. But if I don't like, I wouldn't have answered this question. But you've asked me this. Probably Sachin.
And why would you say that? Because I know you batted with Sehwag in the
Probably
opening order.
Sachin. The reason is because of the longevity. I'm not going to say that someone X has more skill compared to Y. Everyone has different skill sets. So you can't compare skill sets. Your skill set might be different to mine. Mine could
Sure.
be different to X. So you should not compare just the longevity and probably the amount of pressure he's handled over a period of time when he played for India. And when he started, probably he was too young, and there was one time where I think he took a lot of responsibility and pressure on his shoulders.
Fellow Southenders, Gautam has been generous enough to donate an autographed bat to the club. Our intent is to hold an auction and give the bat to the highest bidder. The funds collected from this bid are going to be used for a community service project.
Thank you, Gautam. That is the end of our show, and you were very candid. We're very thankful to you that you
Pleasure's all
came
mine.
to our space station. Our space mobile is going to take Gautam back to Earth, and thank you very much for being with us today.
Pleasure's mine.
लड़ती पतंगों में भिड़ती उमंगों में
That was very inspiring. He's such a dynamic person.
Indeed, Reema. We are now going to another interesting journey to Mars.
Mars? Yes, it's just few light years away, so we will just walk it. We have a great show planned at the sand dunes. Let's go.
Let's go. The next item on our agenda is one of the most amazing performances you will see by an incredible artist. But before we move on, let's invite Rotarian Pawan to introduce the artist.
Dear Southenders, good evening. Hope you're enjoying the Southend Virtual Space Odyssey. We bring to you another enthralling event. Nitish Bharti, India's first international sand artist who carries his mother's name Bharti with his name. He was a finalist in India's Got Talent Season 4 and a semi-finalist in Asia's Got Talent. Since start of his sand art career, he's been performing all over the world. His talent was recognized, and thus he was the only artist in the world whose sand art movie had got a nomination for the Cannes Festival. Not just a technique, but he believes in telling a story in each and every stroke, and thus sending a beautiful message through his every creation. Please put your hands together for India's very own artist, Nitish Bharti.
मैं समय हूं, मैं निरंतर गतिशील हूं। हर 24 घंटों के अंतराल पर एक नया सूरज हमारी दुनिया को प्रकाशित करता है। हर नई सुबह अपने साथ परिवर्तन का आवाहन करती है। आज पृथ्वी पर कुछ ऐसा परिवर्तन आया है कि नारद मुनि भी अपना सिंहासन छोड़कर पृथ्वी का भ्रमण करने को विवश हो गए।
नारायण नारायण, इतना सुंदर दृश्य, चारों ओर हरियाली ही हरियाली है। कोयल की मीठी कूक, पक्षियों की चहचहाहट, स्वच्छंद निर्मल पवन, जैसे प्रकृति अपनी पूरी शोभा में सजी धजी खड़ी हो, मानो स्वर्ग में ही आ गया हूं। पर ये क्या, मनुष्य अपना चेहरा छुपाए क्यों घूम रहे हैं? ये जो पेड़ के नीचे ध्यान की मुद्रा में बैठे हैं, मैं इन महोदय से पूछता हूं, महोदय, ए महोदय, तनिक मुझे इतना ये बताइए, ये सब मुंह पर कपड़ा बांधकर कहां दौड़े जा रहे हैं?
What the hell? Who the hell are you? लगता है रामलीला से घूम के आ गया है कहीं पर लोधी गार्डन में। आपको नहीं पता कोरोना से बचने के लिए मास्क पहनना जरूरी है? सब इस नियम का पालन कर रहे हैं।
नारायण नारायण।
पर आप हैं कौन श्रीमान?
मैं ब्रह्मा जी का पुत्र देव ऋषि नारद हूं। मैं वही हूं जो इधर की बात उधर कर परमेश्वर के निर्णय भी बदलवा देता हूं। पहचाना? अब अपना परिचय दीजिए महोदय।
क्षमा करें प्रभु, मुनिवर, मैं आपको पहचान नहीं पाया।
कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं। कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं। अब तो हमें आगे बढ़ते हैं रहना, अब तो हमें साथी है बस इतना ही कहना। अब तो हमें आगे बढ़ते हैं रहना, अब तो हमें साथी है बस इतना ही कहना। अब जो भी हो शोला बन के पत्थर है पिघलाना, अब जो भी हो बादल बन के पर्वत पर है छाना। कंधों से मिलते हैं कंधे, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे।
मैं साउथ एंड हूँ। मेरा जन्म 25 जून सन 84 को रोशनारा क्लब दिल्ली में हुआ था। मेरे जन्म में 1 या 2 नहीं परंतु 23 लोगों का हाथ है। और ये क्या, इनमें से कुछ लोगों को यह भ्रम था कि और क्लबों की तरह मुझ में भी स्विमिंग पूल और बार होगा। इन सब ने मिलकर मेरी रचना की।
कदम मिलते हैं, हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं। चलता है जो ये कारवां, गूंजी सी है ये वादियां, है ये ज़मीन ये आसमां, है ये हवा है ये समा। हर रास्ते ने, हर वादी ने, हर पर्वत ने सदा दी, हम जीतेंगे हम जीतेंगे हम जीतेंगे हर बार।
और गोपाल अंसल जी ने मेरी परवरिश करके मुझे 1 साल का किया। मेरे गुरु थे स्वर्गीय डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर श्री
गुजमोहन लाल मुंजाल जी, जिन्होंने मुझे सत्य और प्रेम के मार्ग पर चलना सिखाया और रोटरी के 4-वे टेस्ट का महत्व समझाया। पर फिर भी मेरी परवरिश में प्यार और दुलार की कमी थी, इसलिए सन 89 में 2 लेडी रोटेरियंस श्रीमती प्रोमिला मित्तल जी और श्रीमती नीना गुप्ता जी को सम्मानित किया गया। और मैं बड़े गर्व से कहना चाहता हूं कि आज साउथ एंड में 13 लेडी रोटेरियंस हैं। मुनिवर, यह था मेरा बचपन, या जिसे आपकी भाषा में ब्रह्मचर्य आश्रम कहते हैं।
नारायण नारायण। तो साउथ एंड महोदय, अपने गृहस्थ आश्रम के विषय में बताएं कुछ।
मुनिवर, आपने किसकी याद दिला दी? जीवन के इस लंबे सफर में कई यादगार घटनाएं घटी हैं। कहां से शुरू करूं? यह वह दौर था जब मेरी जवानी चरम सीमा पर थी। मौज मस्ती, खाना पीना, पिकनिक्स, थीम पार्टीज, फैंसी ड्रेस, होली, दिवाली की ताश, कव्वालियां, मुजरा नाइट, क्रिकेट, गोल्फ टूर्नामेंट्स और उसके साथ साथ जेएलटी भी।
ये क्या जेएलटी किसी आरती का नाम है?
नहीं नहीं मुनिवर, जेएलटी का मतलब है जस्ट लाइक दैट। रमन भाई ने पहली बार सन 90 में इस प्रथा की शुरुआत की थी। हम एक दूसरे के घरों में मिलने लगे और देखते ही देखते मैं साउथ एंड सब मेंबरों के परिवार का हिस्सा बन गया और वो मेरा। तभी तो ये सब अपने आप को साउथ एंडर्स कहते हैं। मेरी जिंदगी के इस दौर में मैं बहुत घूमा। ट्रैवल वॉज एंड इज एन इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ माई लाइफ। पहला स्टैग ट्रिप सन 88 में नैनीताल में था।
सोचा कहाँ था ये जो हो गया, माना कहाँ था ये लो हो गया।
पहला फैमिली ट्रिप लेट पास प्रेसिडेंट रमन भाई के साल में आगरा में था।
कदमों को थामो, ये है उड़ते जोश में, बादल पे पाँव है।
और मैं डलहौजी का फैमिली ट्रिप कैसे भूल सकता हूँ, जो रोटेरियन रमन अग्रवाल जी और रोटेरियन संजीव गुप्ता जी ने होस्ट किया था। और हाँ, अपनी टीम को ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग ट्रिप ले जाने की प्रथा शुरू की पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन सलील भंडारी ने। और मुनिवर, पहली बार हमने विदेश यात्रा भी की, ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग ट्रिप कहलाई। उसके आयोजक थे पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन जयंत डावर। और मुनिवर, आप यह ना सोचें कि हम प्रभु के दर्शन के लिए लाभार्थी नहीं थे। 1994 में हम पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन दिनेश एबी के नेतृत्व में मां वैष्णो देवी गए और आज भी यह प्रथा जीवित है। हम शिरडी और अमृतसर भी जाते हैं। मेरा एक बहुत बड़ा परिवार है मुनिवर, और इस परिवार का अहम हिस्सा है रोटरीयन।
नारायण नारायण, ये रोटरी एंड्स कौन हैं जी?
ये अप्सराएं हैं। रोटरी में इनर व्हील क्लब होता है जो लेडीज चलाती हैं, परंतु साउथ एंड के मेंबर्स ने महिलाओं को बराबरी का दर्जा देते हुए उन्हें साउथ एंड की दिल की धड़कन यानी हार्ट बीट का खिताब दिया है। जिस प्रकार हृदय के बिना शरीर नहीं चल सकता, उसी प्रकार हार्ट बीट के बिना साउथ एंड अधूरा है।
नारायण नारायण। श्रीमान, आपने अभी तक केवल अपने जीवन में काम और अर्थ की प्राप्ति का वर्णन किया है। क्या धर्म और मोक्ष, जो मनुष्य जीवन के सबसे उत्तम लक्ष्य होते हैं, उन पर भी विचार किया है कभी?
मुनिवर, जिस प्रकार समय का चक्र सदा चलित रहता है, उसी प्रकार रोटरी व्हील भी निरंतर गतिशील है। सन 84 में सर्विस अबव सेल्फ की घुट्टी पिलाई मुझे पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन गोपाल अंसल जी ने, जब फिजिकली चैलेंज लोगों को हमने क्रचेस, ट्राइसिकल्स और स्विंग मशीन्स दान किए। 91 में पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन योगेश मुंजाल जी ने पहला ब्लड डोनेशन कैंप का आयोजन किया। सन 90 में पहली बार एक बड़े स्तर पर चंदा इकट्ठा करने के लिए यानी फंड रेजिंग के लिए माई फेयर लेडी नामक नाटक का आयोजन किया गया और आज भी ऐसे कई रंगारंग कार्यक्रमों का आयोजन करके मैं चंदा इकट्ठा करता हूं, जो कई कम्युनिटी सर्विस प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए काम आता है। हमने तमन्ना और अमर ज्योति जैसी संस्थाओं में कई प्रोजेक्ट्स किए। सन 2003 में पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन सनी आहूजा के नेतृत्व में पहली बार 1 करोड़ रुपया इकट्ठा किया गया, जिससे उत्तराखंड में 300 टॉयलेट्स का निर्माण किया गया। एक प्रोजेक्ट जो अपने आप में अद्भुत है वह है स्पर्श, जो पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन लवी खोसला के नेतृत्व में 2013 में शुरू किया गया। यह देश का पहला ऐसा डायलिसिस सेंटर है जहां बच्चे डायलिसिस बिल्कुल निःशुल्क प्राप्त करते हैं। मेरा मानना है कि सेवा और परोपकार के साथ साथ मैं मानवता के लिए कुछ ऐसा काम करूं जिससे मनुष्य अपने पैरों पर खड़ा हो सके। इसी सोच के साथ सन 1819 में पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन अमित चौधरी के नेतृत्व में स्किल डेवलपमेंट सेंटर पूसा इंस्टीट्यूट की स्थापना की गई और आज यहाँ से समर्थ और सक्षम युवक और युवतियाँ शिक्षा प्राप्त करके निकलती हैं। और इस साल प्रेसिडेंट दिव्य आहूजा के नेतृत्व में कोरोना से पीड़ित परिवारों की सहायता के लिए प्रोजेक्ट आत्मसम्मान शुरू किया गया। इस प्रोजेक्ट में वे परिवार जिनके प्राथमिक कमाई करने वाले सदस्य का कोविड के कारण देहांत हुआ है, उन परिवारों को आर्थिक व मानसिक सहायता के साथ साथ राशन व स्किल डेवलपमेंट की भी सेवाएं प्रदान की जा रही। शिक्षा पर भी पूरा ध्यान दिया गया। सन 85 में पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन वीके वर्मा जी ने डीएवी स्कूल यूसुफ सराय को सहायता देने का फैसला किया, जिससे पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन नरेश मोदी ने कंप्यूटर सेंटर निर्माण करके और बढ़ावा दिया। साउथ एंड और डीएवी स्कूल के बंधन को और मजबूत किया पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन सुरेंद्र घाई जी ने, जो एक हेल्थ केयर सेंटर स्कूल में खुलवाया। फिर सन 95 में कंप्यूटर एजुकेशन का महत्व समझते हुए पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन दलबीर गुलाटी ने डीएवी स्कूल में स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट 21 कंप्यूटर और प्रिंटर्स लगवाया और उस समय पूरी दिल्ली में केवल एक यही स्कूल था जिसमें कंप्यूटर एजुकेशन प्रदान की जाती थी मुफ्त में। सन 89 में पास प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन एमसी गर्ग जी ने लोक अदालत की प्रथा शुरू की और मुझे जुडिशरी का हिस्सा बनने का मौका मिला।
नारायण नारायण, ये तो बहुत सी अच्छी बातें बताई आपने। निश्चित रूप से इनकी जितनी सराहना की जाए उतनी कम है, परंतु आप तो अपना ही बखान करे चले जा रहे हैं महोदय। क्या आपने अपने सहयोगियों के साथ भी कुछ कार्य किए हैं?
मैंने अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट में अपने सहयोगियों से कंधा मिलाकर कार्य किया है। सन 85 से 89 में डिस्ट्रिक्ट इंटरसिटी का आयोजन किया और उसी साल पहली बार जीएसई टीम की मेजबानी की। सन 96 में डिस्ट्रिक्ट कॉन्फ्रेंस दिशा का आयोजन पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन सलील भंडारी के नेतृत्व में किया गया। सन 99 में पहली और आखिरी बार पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन अनिल कपूर, पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन अजय नारायण व पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन रोहित रलन के नेतृत्व में डिस्ट्रिक्ट कॉन्फ्रेंस वासुदेव कुटुंबकम का आयोजन किया गया।
पहचाना है तुझे, अब ये दिखाना है।
मुनिवर, मेरे नाम का डंका दूर दूर तक बजने लगा। फिल्म जगत, खेल जगत और राजनीति की दुनिया की बड़ी बड़ी हस्तियां मुझसे मिलने आने लगी।
नारायण नारायण। अच्छा, कुछ नाम हमें भी बताइए महोदय।
पास्ट प्रेसिडेंट रोटेरियन पवन मुंजाल के साल में तो इनका तांता ही लग गया था। मलाइका अरोरा, लारा दत्ता, शर्मिला टैगोर, कपिल देव, सचिन तेंदुलकर, करण सिंह जी, माधवराव सिंधिया जी, मेरी लिस्ट तो बहुत ही लंबी है।
नारायण नारायण। वाह वाह साउथ एंड महोदय, आपसे मिलकर हृदय प्रसन्न हो गया। आप में वे सभी गुण हैं जो एक संपूर्ण मानव में होने चाहिए। आपकी यात्रा ब्रह्मचर्य से गृहस्थ, गृहस्थ से वानप्रस्थ तक अद्भुत रही है। तो अब आप सन्यास की ओर कब बढ़ रहे हैं?
सन्यास? मुनिवर, साउथ एंड की डिक्शनरी में यह शब्द है ही नहीं। मैं एक कर्मयोगी हूं और निरंतर कार्य करने में विश्वास रखता हूं। रोटरी का चक्र समय के चक्र की तरह सदैव चलता रहता है। बचपन, जवानी, बुढ़ापा और फिर एक नया सवेरा। मुझमें नए नए मेंबर्स जुड़ते जाते हैं जो मुझमें नया जोश भरते हैं और प्रोत्साहित करते हैं सदा अग्रसर रहने के लिए। मेरा कार्यभार साउथ एंड के युवा और नए सदस्य संभाल रहे हैं और मैं अब केवल मार्गदर्शन कर रहा हूं। मेरे इस साल के साथी हैं रोटेरियन दिव्य आहूजा, जो आज ही प्रेसिडेंट बने हैं। वो अपनी दिव्य शक्तियों से मेरा नाम सुनहरे अक्षरों में लिखेंगे। इनकी रण की ललकार है राइज, यानी रिन्यू, इग्नाइट द साउथ एंड एथॉस।
नारायण नारायण। आपकी जीविका सुनकर मन अति प्रसन्न हुआ। अब मैं स्वर्ग की ओर प्रस्थान कर रहा हूं और हां, मैं आपकी उपलब्धियों का वर्णन प्रभु से अवश्य करूंगा।
मुनिवर, आप अपना आशीर्वाद सदैव बनाए रखें, जिससे कि रोटरी का यह चक्र इसी प्रकार चलता रहे और हम परोपकार और प्रेम के मार्ग पर कार्यरत रहें।
नारायण नारायण नारायण।
That was simply amazing. The sand imagery of Southend's incredible journey was so well depicted. It was touching.
Awesome is the word. Masterful artistry at a superscript. Rima, let's walk back to our space station.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashish Kashyap. I'm the founder of InMoney. I'm really delighted to be part of this event of Rotary South End Club. Really excited to be participating today. So I'd like to tell you the story behind the launch of InMoney, the Super Wealth app. InMoney was born out of my personal pain of managing my wealth. In fact, this pain further got accentuated post I exited from my prior ventures, that is PayU and GoIBIBO.com. So there were three significant problems that I faced while being served by traditional wealth management outfits and brokers. So let me tell you about the first problem. The first problem was, just like all of you here, my family too was invested across multiple assets and multiple products: mutual funds, PMSs, AIFs, bonds, special AIFs, private equity, etc., etc. And they were like all over the place. And that too invested across multiple PANs, multiple family members. And I wish that, all of this could be brought under a single umbrella and with deep analytics, like what is the asset concentration, what are the overlaps, what are the risks. And this became a big, big pain area for me, as none could really solve this. I always wish that I had a personal CFO who could make my life really easy. This personal CFO could give me timely advice on when to rebalance, when to exit, when to reinvest. He could also mark my risks, and he could really make my life very easy. Now, the second problem that I faced was lack of transparency. I was absolutely shocked when I learned the amount of commissions and hidden charges that I was parting ways with. It was just amazing. You know what? Investing and compounding is definitely the eighth wonder of the world. Just like your investments compound, similarly, your costs also compound. Now just imagine, on every 1 CR of investment, if you end up spending 2% as costs divided amongst commissions, hidden charges, operational costs, etc., etc. Do you know the amount of money you will end up spending after 10 years? 30 lakh rupees on a 1 CR of principal invested. I mean, that is just humongous. And this 30 lakhs is just eating into your returns. For me, this was a shocking revelation during my journey of trying to manage my money, and a massive, massive pain area. In fact, what even shocked me further, when an investment is not performing of a particular fund, I am actually charged for it despite the poor performance, and charged at the same rate, which further shocked me. Now I'll come to the third problem. The third problem was that I needed unbiased and logical advice. Most of the time I was pushed products, just like the way, a distributor pushes fast-moving consumer products, or an automobile dealer pushes a sale of a car. But remember, this is finance. And the way I was pushed products had absolutely no semblance with what my needs and goals are. I quickly realized that this is not a human problem. I realized that this requires ingestion of large volumes of data, from both fundamental data, technical data, and intersecting with the portfolio data of my family, and then delivering unbiased advice on asset allocation, rebalancing, and also reinvestment. So with these problems in mind, I got together with a bunch of very good financial experts, data scientists, machine learning engineers to launch InMoney. And then in 2019, InMoney was born. We are very proud to have delivered the digital family office solution, specially tailored for the UHNI and treasuries, with very significant 3 pillars. So the first pillar of the digital family office is robust automated reporting. And this automated reporting is happening across family members and across investment accounts in a single click, beautifully crafted with excellent and easy representation of the data. So the second problem, we realized as a team that this is not a human problem. So we had to leverage machine learning and data science. And hence the second pillar for us has been to deliver machine learning driven advisory to enable you to manage your risks, to enable you to manage your concentration and asset allocation. Very unbiased and very simple. And the third pillar of the Digital Family Office proposition is zero commission investing. We have actually made the power of compounding even more powerful by enabling you to invest across US stocks, mutual funds, bonds, etc., etc. Absolutely zero commission. Unbiased. Totally unbiased, totally on your side. All of this is accessible 24/7 on your mobile phone, and with very strong and stringent privacy controls and encryption. Thank you for listening to me. Hope you enjoy the power of InMoney as much as we enjoy building.
Welcome back. All of our past presidents planted seeds that would make us a better club. They have ensured effective governance, smooth transition, and nurtured our growth by being super effective leaders. A big thank you to all of them.
You know, Rima, at the space station, we have a unique tree of life dedicated to honor and thank all our past presidents for their immense contribution. Let's take a look.
That was very touching and so apt. Thank you again to all our stalwarts for the sweetest journey.
Indeed, our paths have become brighter and our bonds stronger. I would now like to invite our dynamic young club secretary, Rotarian Siddharth Sehgal, for the club announcements.
Dear Southenders, good evening. We are almost at the end of the uplifting experience and my role starts. Mala and I are fortunate to be part of this institution. The recent events elevated me into a senior position without going through the grind. I seek your guidance and support and should be excused for any omissions of protocols and traditions. As quoted by Richard Branson, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. I have said yes, and I hope to live up to the core values of Rotary and the 4-way test. With this, I wish to make the club announcements. Birthdays. On behalf of Southend, we wish a very happy birthday on 25th July to President Rotarian Divya Ahuja, 26th July, Rotarian Nisha Goyal, 27th July, Rotarian Manoj Goyal, 28th July, past President Rotarian Atul Chok, 29th July, Rotarian Geetu Sayal, 30th July, past President Rotarian Dinesh Abbey, 31st July, Rotarian Parul Kohli, 31st July, Rotarian Sunita Arya, 31st July, Rotarian Siddharth Sani, 31st July, Rotarian Vipin Raheja. Club events. The upcoming event of Talk with Sisters Shivani is scheduled to be held on 1st of August. This would be a virtual event and all of you are requested to join the same. Thank you and looking forward to interacting with you in physical mode in the next few meetings.
Thank you, Rotarian Siddharth. As we draw towards the end of today's function, I would now request Chairman Installation, Astronaut, Past President, Rotarian Atul Raheja to propose a vote of thanks.
I don't know about you all, but I'm feeling totally spaced out. Just a few weeks back, when President Rotarian Divya called me asking me to chair the installation event, I was a bit reluctant, as I felt time was short to put together a spectacular event. Well, then in true Southend style, I said yes, and quickly got down to doing what I do best, build a strong team and sit back and relax. And a strong team it was. Results you have all seen today. Before I go down the list of the wonderful people who made this event happen, I would like to thank the stars that graced the event. First and foremost, District Governor Rotarian Anup Mittal. Thank you, sir, for always supporting the club and honoring us with your gracious presence. And thanks to other eminent Rotarians from the district, including all past district governors, and to presidents of other Rotary clubs. Dear Gautam, while we cherish your hits to the boundary, this time you really hit one not only out of the stadium, but literally out of the planet. Thank you so much. And thanks to Rotarian Shanli Kakkar for bringing Gautam Gambhir to the club. A special thanks to IND Wealth, our sponsors for today's event, and their founder Ashish for giving us insights into how tech can help us in managing our wealth better. Nitish, the magic that you created with your hands left us spellbound. Many of us have had the occasion to watch you before, but today was something else. The way you recreated the story of Southend with sand for us will be remembered forever. And to the story itself. The story was ably crafted by Rotarian Nitin Arjun and his team of wonderful hands, Rotarian Sonia, Rotarian Reena, and Rotarian Meera. The ladies did an outstanding job putting the script together along with our champions of the voiceover, Rotarian Ranjit Kumar, Rotarian Rohit Agarwal, and past President Rotarian Dalbir Gulati. And now for the magic that was created digitally today on Earth as well as in space. No credits for guessing who's responsible. None other than our very own past President Rotarian Sunny Ahuja, who found soulmates in Aman Batra and his team. Together they left us in a trance. Thank you, Rima, for conducting the ceremony flawlessly. I'm grateful to all the participants of today's event, past President Rakesh Bahl and his team, President Divey and his team, and all Southenders and ANs who spent tireless nights to make this event happen. And thanks to President Divey and First Lady Anne Ruchi for opening their home for recording of today's event. Even though now we have our very own space station, I hope we won't need to hold any more events there this year, and the pandemic will let us get back to normal life. I end with best wishes to Rotarian Divey and his team for the upcoming year.
Thank you all for being part of this incredible journey.
When we truly want something, all the universe conspires to make it happen. So shine on, Southend. You are our galaxy. May the force always be with you.
See you back on Earth.